Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Should be a wet one, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Here we go, shot.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Second and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Milton to the air on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face third and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing, Milton. Throw, left side, caught by Ferguson. And they will finally run him down. A huge play for Dallas. An even 40 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
First and 10 now from the 36.
19 Charger, 19 Charger, 19, 18. Dragon 60.
Throwing again is Milton. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
25 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Got it. Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 2. Hawk 70.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Get it. Bronco 80.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Panther 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On second down, here's Milton. Left side, caught by Lamb. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Cowboy 80. Red. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
In motion, Lamb. He'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Ready?
To the air, it's Milton. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath. Over on the sideline. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. 14 on the pickup, and the Jets have a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That's incomplete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Jets first down.
First down.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Play action now for Fields. That is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
On the jump. Get it. Hot 70, hot 70. Hot.
On first down, here's Milton. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Hey, man. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing on second down is Milton. That's complete to Blue. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter.
First down.
On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Get out of the gun is Milton. First down throw there is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Ready up.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready. Hurt. Cup 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throw once more, here's Milton. The second down throw is incomplete.
This is teach tape. This is exactly how they teach defensive linemen to rush the quarterback. First order of business is obviously get a sack, get to the quarterback, disrupt the pocket. If you can't get there, get big in the throwing lane, and that's exactly why.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
70, Simba Wolf. Warrior 70. Go.
To the air once more is Milton. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
70 Lions.
On fourth down, here's Milton. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Here we go, Snap. 331. All right.
Fields now to throw on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover, Instead, it brings up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Track.
They go play action with Fields. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A pickup there of 25 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
Here we go. Hey, Cat. 19 windy, 19. All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Hurry up.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20. At the 30.
Second down, it's Fields. That'll be intercepted. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
First down, Dallas.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. 18 Pioneer. 19 Lions.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Open man down the field is Turpin. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 33 yards.
19 Tigers. Ready?
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. Go.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Big time pitch and catch there on 3rd down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
Hey, Smash.
Lou, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Liking 18.
From the gun, here's Milton. It is brought in the end zone. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. That his second TD catch of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Hey, 551, 551. Here we go. Chip Swift. 551, 551, 12 goes. Right.
First down. Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't. Defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
22-yard line.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Come on. 60 average. 70 Lions.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And the Cowboys.
Cougar 19.
First and goal
Ready?
at the 4-yard
A
line.
run on first and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Warriors 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19, no street. Go.
Throwing is Milton. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That is Ferguson in motion. That is caught back corner of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys move out on top, 14-0.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
That's right. Here we go. We good. Yes, we got it. Blue 58, blue 58, right. Go get him, go get him, go get him. Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, go.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass, but he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, son. Sit all right.
A first down throw for Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It's there.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20. At the 12-yard
A
line.
throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
That's taken in, and he is going to have a Jets 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Taking the read, this is Fields. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It will be 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. On the give, it's Hall. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Go.
3rd down, here's Hall. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Back.
Here's Hall from the pistol. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone. First time today.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Jets 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun is Milton. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
In motion, Lamb. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. Still going inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
Fields. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hall. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Kobe Durant up to make the stop. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
It's a turnover on down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19, go.
On 1st down, here's Milton. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Cougar 19.
In motion, Lamb. Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That is incomplete.
All right, so the first 2, they go clearly to the defense. You got a 1st down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Go. Warriors 70. Ready.
Now Milton. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. No mind. Chip Swear. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's going to air this one out, and this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. A gain there of 17.
Here we go, son. Green Knight. Angel. Extend.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Delta. 331.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Fields going to hang on to this one.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You can tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here we go.
Fields to throw for it. This one caught at the 4. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Breaking up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Go.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This caught, and he will score. Game on. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Carlson's kick is good. And the Jets are back within 6.
Jets 14. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19, Cup 19.
To throw, it's Milton. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game. They're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
2nd and 10.
Ready? 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
That is Ferguson in motion. Milton to the air on 2nd down. That's complete to Blue. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down, Dallas.
18.
From the gun, here's Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Come on. Set.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
70 Lions. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer.
They'll drop to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go. Here's Milton. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
That one caught Devon Vele. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Nice instruction. Right.
Throwing is Fields. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. He was trying to give that one to Darren Waller.
It leads to second.
It's second down. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Here we go.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Open man down the field is Turpin. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He's across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Looking out of the gun is Milton. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
At the 30-yard line.
Second down and 8.
19 Tiger. Viking 18. Check, man. 19 Lion.
To the air once more is Milton. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
You know, as they say, hindsight being 20/20, but they probably would have been better off just leaning on the ground game to close this one out. Instead, they decided to put the ball in the air, and now in the blink of an eye, all the pressure suddenly shifts to their defense to try to close this one out.
Here we go. One final play. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So it's a